Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rudi and thank you so much for being here. I was sitting here editing this current video that you are going to watch and realized that there is no introduction. I remember I would always see YouTubers and they'd be like,
I forgot to film an intro for my video.
and I was like, how dumb are you? You forgot to film the beginning of your video? Well, don't worry, I'll make this one short and sweet. Today's video is going over a haul of a couple different products that I got from Sephora, Ulta, and ColourPop. I wanted to test out the new Air Volume Mascara from L'Oreal to see if it would be a dupe and or better than Lash Paradise. Stay tuned. And also I wanted to test the new ColourPop Soul Bronzing Balm to see if it was a dupe for the Chanel bronzer. Stay tuned. We'll go through the products one by one and then I'll also do a tiny wear test at the end. Oh, also don't forget to subscribe if you like makeup content, skincare content, if you have oily, acne prone, or sensitive skin, or if you just like me and my personality. Please subscribe, it helps me out so much, and let's get into it. Okay, first things first, I'm gonna put my hair back because there's no way. I did this hair with the Revlon hair dryer, which we're going to talk about in my favorites because clearly it does a very good job. I actually bought it before and gave it to someone because I couldn't figure it out. We'll talk about it anyways. All right, before we dive into the makeup, I wanted to talk about this mask that I got from Sephora. It is a cooling mask and I have horrible under eye like darkness and puffiness in the morning, and I'll do anything to like get something cold on my face. This intrigued me because it's full of clay. And it's like squishy clay in there, and typically you would get this with gel in it, and the other side is like a plush, like really soft blanket, and you're supposed to wear it on the blanket side. But they also said you can wear it on the gel side for a more cooling effect. I've tried both ways. I'm not like super impressed with this, but I did use this before starting and I feel like it made just the slightest difference with my puffiness. I don't know. I'm gonna keep trying it. Also, something we are going to be using throughout the video that I got is the IT brushes for Ulta, the Love is the Foundation brush. And if you are an OG YouTube fan, you will know this brush from Kathleen Lights and Raw Beauty Kristi. They are both absolutely obsessed with it, and so I just wanted to try it. People rave about this brush, and at the same time, they also give these brushes to women who are dealing with breast cancer, and I really appreciate that. So we are going to use this today. Are you kidding me? That is so extra. I mean, I love it, but it's just funny. And it is a heart-shaped brush, and it is domed at the top, which I think there was a version at one point in time that was not, and people were very up in arms about it. I did not get a coverage product in this haul, so I'm going to do what has been working really well for me in the past couple weeks, which is mixing the Neutrogena Hydro Boost hydrating tint with the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless filter. I am in shade Natural Beige in the Neutrogena, and I am in shade number 3 for Charlotte. I talked about this hydrating tint in my August favorites. I really like it. Granted, I have very oily skin, and honestly, sometimes it's a little bit too drying for me, so I think it's funny that it's called a hydrating tint, and it does include hyaluronic acid, but like everything includes hyaluronic acid, so take that at face value. This brush is super soft, like so soft. I can see why people really like it for blending because the bristles feel so nice and they do not feel at all pokey. Do you ever feel like you know when you're getting hot because a part of your body gets like red? Like for me, it's my ears. They get like burning hot and then my face starts to turn red. So hold please, I need to turn on the fan. Okay, I feel like that looks really nice and very natural. The only problem I have with this hydrating tint is that it does oxidize just like a touch, but it's something that I noticed and I wanted to mention. So if you feel like maybe we're going into winter, you might want to get a shade, maybe just a slightly bit lighter than your skin, because it is going to oxidize just a little bit. Okay, talking about this mask in my eyes, I have crazy dark under eyes, and I know you can't really tell because of these lights, and typically I use the Pixi Correction Concealer in Brightening Peach. This has been my go-to for forever, but it is in a pot, which makes it kind of thick, and so I was curious about some other products similar to that, and I had my eye on this Sephora Bright Future color corrector. They have it in this color, which is the melon, I believe. Yeah, melon. And then they also have it in a green shade for redness. So I am going to use this under my eyes and then layer concealer on top of it, and that is the main test for me because Okay. I really need to be able to layer this, and I definitely think you can with the Pixie one. It's just a little bit thick, and so if I can find one that's thinner, that would be awesome. I am gonna use the same brush for this whole look just because I want to see if I can, honestly. This color should counteract my blue under my eyes. Ooh, okay. That's nice. That's really nice. Okay, so it's super thin and it blended out seamlessly, and I mean, I could even wear this on my own. That's really nice. I'm super impressed with this. Let's see how it wears once I'm done with the rest of the look. So I did not get a concealer in this haul, so I'm gonna go in with my classic, my summer favorite, and probably will be my winter favorite as well. It's the Tarte Hydro Sealer. I have been wearing this non-stop. I feel like I use this in every video that I do my makeup, which should tell you how much I like it. I also made my best friend use this when I went to visit her, and we did a get ready with me, and I can leave that up above if you are interested, and she really, really liked it. I just think it's great for everyone. If you have super dark under eyes, you might want to use a correction concealer underneath it, or you just might not like this, to be honest. I am absolutely loving this brush. Like, I'm doing my entire face with it, and it looks so good. And obviously, I used to use my beauty blender for my whole face. Like I could use a beauty blender for everything, minus eyeshadow, but like I'm addicted to a beauty blender. However, I think with using cream products and me going more towards cream products, which if you're interested, I have a video on how I use cream products with my oily and acne prone skin, it's difficult to use a sponge without losing some of the product, and it kind of gets patchy, so I've just preferred using a brush, and I feel like this one would be perfect. I've also been using this Eco Tools brush. It's technically a bronzer brush, but whatever. Look how freaking huge it is. I mean, that looks really nice. I'm very impressed with everything so far, to be honest. Okay, next I'm going to set parts of my face, not all of it. Once again, I'm going to use the same brush because I want to know if it can do all of this, because, jeez, traveling, like, yeah, amazing. If I can bring one brush, cool. It's a little big, so it might not be amazing to set under the eyes, but honestly, because it has this rounded tip here, it kind of fits within your eye socket. And the only other thing that I might worry about is that it's gonna hold a lot of powder, and if you like a lighter setting look, then I probably wouldn't use this brush because it is very, very full. And it really is going to keep that powder locked into your face. Also, looking at this, I have my mirror right here. Looking at this concealer combo with the melon, it looks really nice, very natural, and I don't see any of that color underneath the concealer, which is shocking because that is a pretty light coverage concealer and it is very hydrating, so that is awesome. And I can't wait to see how it lasts throughout the day. So far, so good. Okay, so next with bronzer, I do have a new product that I want to go over, and that is the Sol Face and Body Bronzing Balm from Sol Beauty ASMR. Do you guys watch ASMR? I do. I'm obsessed with it. I love it. My husband thinks it's weird, and I'm addicted to it. I talked about these in my buy or buy video, and I talked about how I was interested in it. It is apparently a dupe for the Chanel bronzer that everybody used to love, at least back in the day. I don't know if as many people care about it because it's been reformulated recently, but people are saying that this is the exact same consistency. But I gotta say, this smells insane. It smells, I just wish they wouldn't have put a smell in it. It smells like, I don't know, a tropical drink or something. I'm just not a fan of that smell, and it's very strong. And on top of that, it says it's for the face and body, and to me, I'm like, there may be someone out there who wants to use a bronzer on their body, but it's like a cream bronzer, so like, where are you putting it exactly? And it's gonna like come off on all of your clothes. I don't know. I didn't really understand that. And also the fact that it's made for the body kind of concerns me about like acne on my face. I'm in the color medium, and they have a ton of colors. There's no coconut oil in this. I didn't see a ton of irritating ingredients. It's just the smell that bothers me. I am gonna use the same brush because why not? It is the strangest consistency. I really can't explain it. I've never tried anything like it. I'll give you guys a swatch. It is truly like a mousse. Yeah, if you think about like ice cream mousse, that is the consistency. It is matte. but I think when you blend it out, it looks really light and natural. So I was drawn to it. All right, so I've loaded up my brush. Oh. Oh my. This might not be the best brush for it. Yeah, okay, nope. I take it back. Not the best brush for it. I'm gonna go in with this guy because this is actually made for cream. And I'm just gonna buff that out because that looks insane. Oh God. That is a lot. Why am I putting more on? I literally just told you that I thought I was over the top and here I am. Honestly, I will say a little bit goes a long way. Clearly. I like the color. Definitely do not use a flat topped brush. That was way too much. And obviously this is gonna pick up a lot. I was just curious. I should have known that's not how things work. That's gonna last a really long time. A really long time. So it definitely blended really nicely. It's the slightest bit tacky right now. I'll let you know if it ends up drying down, but at the moment it is still malleable. If you were to mess up, clearly I messed up earlier and I was able to blend it perfectly. So that's good. I am slightly nervous about breaking out because of it. But next up, another new product. I got yet another multi-stick lip and cheek from Milk Makeup. This is in the color Quirk. So now at this point I have 3 minis and I'm all about minis. If you guys like minis, you need to watch my travel get ready with me that I just posted recently. I did an entire face of minis, like every single step. And this is like a nice berry red shade. I'm gonna use this on my cheeks and my lips because that is what it is for. I'm thinking this is still too full of a brush to use. So I'm gonna go in with my general blush brush, which is this, I think it's a Japanese brush. I honestly think I got this at TJ Maxx. So I'm going to apply that directly to this instead of to my face because I don't want to disrupt the products that I've already put on. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch this for you. So this is in between like a berry and a red. I already know for a fact that I like the formula of these blushes, so I just kind of am on the point where I'm like, oh, I might as well just get every color because I really like them. I feel like they dry down nicely and they don't look matte or shiny. They just look like skin. Especially this color, it looks like a natural flush on your face, and I'm going for that look for sure. And I'm just gonna apply this directly to the lips. That's pretty. The only problem here is that you can't really get close to the lip line, so I'm gonna take this angled or this pointer style brush and just fill in on the lip line. Speaking of lip products, I just bought both of the new M Cosmetics lip luminizers. I am obsessed with that formula, and let me know if you guys want a review or if you want swatches or anything because they look stunning. This is such a pretty color, you guys. I mean, that's like the perfect like cheek color. Oh, that's beautiful. And this will look beautiful on all skin tones. I totally believe that. Like from fair to dark. Although with fair, you might look like Snow White. That's okay, that's a vibe. I'm looking a little bit right now like Mrs. White. I do not have a highlighter, so I'm going to go ahead and use a summer favorite of mine, which is this Bare Minerals pressed highlighter, and this is in the color Free. It is really nice. Not a new product. I've had this for a while. It is quite bright, and I feel like these don't get any attention, and they're beautiful. So that's what we're gonna use. That's so pretty. I should use this more often. So for the eyes, I'd like to go pretty minimal. I am filming a video after this, but it is a skincare video, and so I like to really try and draw attention to my skin rather than like my makeup. I do want to do a little something though. You know what? Let's use this bronzer and see if it will work on my eyes. I doubt it. It's not really made for that, but whatever. I'm just gonna use my fingers. It's like a nice color for the eye. It's super light. I like it. It's really pretty. However, do I think it's gonna stay? No, absolutely not. It's not made for that, so that really can't fault it for that. God, this video is gonna be so long, and for that I do apologize. Next up is mascara, and this is something I talked about in a buy or buy a couple months ago, and it is the Air Volume Mega Mascara from L'Oreal. And I am just a huge fan of L'Oreal mascaras. Obviously, Voluminous Lash Paradise is my #1 favorite. It's everyone's #1 favorite. And the reason I got this one is because from what I can tell, the wand looks super similar. And I just wanted to kind of compare and see how I felt about it. And I kind of made fun of it because it says the claim is that 84% of people say their lashes feel light as air. Which to me, I'm like, is there ever a time in which you put on mascara and they don't feel that way? I don't know. I just thought that was so odd. Also, the packaging is super weird. It's like flat almost. Kind of looks like a hot air balloon, which is obviously the gag. And let's take a look at, ooh, okay. So it's significantly thinner than the Lash Paradise, but it is a natural bristle wand. Let's actually just compare them here. Duh. Lash Paradise, air volume. So Lash Paradise is shorter and it has an hourglass shape, and the air one is just straight up and quite a bit longer. I think it's honestly gonna give me very similar results. But let's test it out. I'm not gonna curl my lashes either because I just wanna see if it can do a good job on its own. Granted, we all know like the first day a mascara is out, it's not as good as like a week in. So, all right, here's one coat, and I really like to rake it through. I like it. I really do like it. I think that it's good with separation. I think it could benefit with another coat, but I'm gonna kind of let this one sit and do the other side. I'm a person who takes a long time on their lashes, so I feel like I can kind of make any mascara look good. However, I feel like this one is really nice. I think it'll be even nicer a few days in, a week in, because right now it's kind of clumping them together, which is fine. I just prefer them to be very voluminous, and very separated at the same time. I like looking like I have 1,000 lashes on my eyeballs. All right, they are the slightest bit clumpy, which means that they'll probably be even more clumpy in the future because it's just gonna get drier. So I would say it's definitely more clumpy than Lash Paradise. However, I do like it and I'm going to keep using it. And I did not get a brow product, so I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows with the CoverGirl Easy Breezy Brow in the shade medium, and I'll be right back. Okay, this is the finished look. What do we think? I am fairly happy with everything that we've tried today. I think that the Melon Under Eye Corrector is really nice. I'm already seeing some mascara starting to go down underneath my eye here, which, you know, it's bound to happen. I have longer under eye lashes, but I don't love that. I want it to stay where I put it, so I'll follow up with you guys on that. And the Milk, you know I love it. I think it's maybe a little bit red for me, but whatever, I don't care. I really love that formula and I'm gonna keep wearing it. I can already say this is a yes, I like this. The Soul. I feel like this is maybe the biggest miss for me in this, and it's not even a miss. I just feel it's a little bit heavy and it's still tacky. And I personally prefer a cream product that dries down a bit. So if you like something that is kind of malleable all the time, and if you need to touch it up, you can really just get in there, you might really like this. However, as I mentioned, the smell is overwhelming. This brush, I loved it. I absolutely loved it. It is a little bit expensive, but honestly, it's a limited edition brush, and if you like doing your makeup with a brush and not a sponge, I would totally recommend picking this up. I think that is everything. I am going to go film another video right now, which might already be up. I'm doing a video on my favorite Korean skincare for sensitive skin and safe for tretinoin. If it is, I'll link it up above. When that's done, I'll do a little check-in or leave the info in the description box down below. One of the two. Hi, okay, check in for this makeup. I have worn it now for a couple hours, and I gotta say, it is looking kind of bad. You can see under my eye that the mascara is fully dotting under my eye, and I didn't do anything different, so it's gotta be the mascara. However, my lashes look really nice and they have kept their curl. So I may just need to be careful about using it on my bottom lashes because my top lashes look really good. I think that the bronzer is making my face really sticky and kind of like tacky, which I don't love. The lips still look okay, but I've been talking a lot, so they're kind of, you know how it is. In total, no, I don't look horrible, but if I wore this for another couple hours, she'd be melting off. So, I don't know. I think the bronzers may be a no, but everything else is a yes, and not using this mascara on my lower lashes. Back to you. Please let me know if you have any questions on these products or if you liked the format of this video. I'm wondering if it might be more helpful to do a video putting these on after a week of me testing them out instead of first impressions, but sometimes it's fun to just see how people think about things immediately. Either way, I will let you know how these work out, and I will see you guys in the next video really soon.